And a very deadly serial killer virus in Dis Norfolk, UK, but no Black Panther. Serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. All delivered by Dis Post Office, Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, Vigilantes, Postie Mail, the big super spreader carriers. Certainly have infected everyone apart from me. Can see Clive Harwood, Noble, Whites and Co, making white black. Serial killer black, beyond recognition, and that one's got 17 on it. So certainly not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked gal on the Royal Sandringham estate Kilnfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. That one had 24 on it, so no sombre, autonomy of a crime. No woolly hats, serial killer hair. Plenty of hosts for the hungry, bloodthirsty beasts in high places. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. Prince Harry's birthday present pie, rich boy's loft pie, human hunting pie, the word that came off the Royal Sandringham estate, Kilnfields, loud and clear. Prince of Darkness, E.T. hybrid hosts, red dragons. So no sombre, autonomy of a crime, no woolly hats, serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. And they certainly will pay to make you disappear. Again, rich boys loft pie, human hunting pie. Certainly not mine, Evergreen Toxic Crown Corporation. Sachs Goburn Goffer, Windsor SS. And that one's got the maze on it. There's plenty of people who want to send me to the maze, which is full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis, lethal injections, very deadly serial killer virus. And it's interesting too that the first person who blew the whistle on the Epstein shenanigans, she was put on medication and put into a psychiatric hospital, a Dutch model. Prince Harry Potter lookalike guy, again his High Royal Blue crime, New Year's Day fine. September Blue murder, certainly not mine. No Black Wizard here in a Volvo estate, no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B. Sandringham serial killer, no Clockwork Orange. Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist. Plenty of knobs and Nazis. And again that one's got 21 on it. A nomad, deranged, insane, demon possessed, Jekyll and Hyde. Number 21 or number 23, serial killer here. That one's got 22 on it. Really is a 22-year catch-22. Complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. And they do hunt more than birds of prey on the Royal Sandringham estate, Kilnfields, so no purple guys, serial killer here. All in the bag in Dis Norfolk, UK. And again, purple guy was the serial killer in the Freddy Fazbear's cartoon series. But this is not a cartoon or a comic, that is real life, high crimes. Frames and fixes, switches, monster lies, bogus diagnosis. Royal Blue murder, certainly not mine, see Prince Harry the Spare for details. Again, the word that came off the Royal Sandringham estate. Kilnfields, loud and clear. So the big Dis Norfolk, UK, precision engineered, black box, serial killer frame fix assassination. Sealed with 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnosis, not even Harry Houdini could escape from. Norfolk Cubus, Coppers, Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. Simon Bailey don't cry, his blonde host plain clothes lover, not true detective. Can see Dis Old Boys Rural Conservative Club. Palmer Brain, Wilby and Co, Mrs. Reeve. Dis Skull and Road Assassins, Mr. Rose and Co. Can see MEP, OBE, Lord Muppethead McGregor, Red Baron of Pullham, not far from here. Dis Mason SS Grandmaster, MP Knobhead SS Bacon. Could have seen the Druid May Queen, number 10, Dickhead & Co. at Scotland Yard. The Cresser Dick did get the sack, did get dicked off. Ma Jezebel, Cruella de Vil, Lizzie the Lizard, now depart. No one's also got 22 on it. This Mason Council, White Lodge, a local mafias, a local mob. So really is a 22-year catch 22, complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. You can hear the military planes up. One big war in this, you can certainly take a very big hit. Death threats are priced on my frame fixed head, and a big surprise I will not see coming. So we're all in range of war, the unexpected, when you least expect it on a day just like today. Certainly can come as a thief in the night, first strike. Russia now moving nuclear weapons to the EU border. And when I was in Russia, Leningrad, I did see scale models of the UK and London. Every strategic target marked, more pins in East Anglia than anywhere else. 2 big red pins, Mildenhall and Lakenheath. Big US air bases, 33 miles from here. That one's also got 22 on it. And Lakenheath, big US air base, 33 miles from here, is where they're now storing all the nuclear weapons. That one's got 17 on it. Can see Dumpy Smith for details. But no Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer here. No Dis Lawnmower Man here. And again, they will pay to make you disappear. I've done videos on that one. 4-man crew in this and a big silver Mercedes-Benz estate car. Did see him coming, so I was prepared, but they certainly did get me boxed in. License to kill and make a problem disappear. So plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes, and certainly not mine. Castles, manor houses. UK's Devil Island, country estates. And this SS police had seen all the death threats, text messages on my phone, also listened to the voicemail messages. All full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats. Said, Johnny, if you see anything suspicious, phone 101, we'll come out on blue lights we have to. And that's Mick Ward there, you can see Chalk Ward, this Wood Yard. Parish Fields, not so healthy centre, they are all related. Burston Mill, Pages and Co. Discal and Road Assassins. One big black axe hatchet job, saw trap in this Norfolk, UK. So I did phone 101, couldn't phone 999 because they didn't vacate the vehicle, but they certainly had me boxed in. Got through to the switchboard, gave my name, Johnny Botwright. Asked if this police could come and check out who these 4 men were in this big silver Mercedes-Benz estate car. Certainly looked like a license to kill and make a problem disappear. They put me through to the switchboard at Norfolk Police Headquarters, 15 miles from here at Wyndham. Phone was ringing for 12 minutes, no reply. And then the driver, the big silver Mercedes-Benz estate car, he got a call. Probably tipped off that I was phoning them in, so they suddenly vacated the area. And 17 and gaff on that one. So no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist, this shooter, one big monster con, monster gaff. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. And certainly not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. The word that came off the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields, loud and clear. So no sombre autonomy of a crime, no woolly hat serial killer here. Their high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. And the body count is stacking up in the Epstein files. Has been mention of another young girl who was murdered, but this time it did involve Prince Andrew Epstein, Frogmore Cottage. Another young girl who was murdered in a satanic ritual, also involving Prince Andrew and some very unsavoury characters, being investigated by Surrey Police. And Robert Lowe, who has written much on Prince Andrew and the Epstein files, one of his latest videos was titled Bodies on the Royal Estate, so one big evergreen toxic crane corporation cover up. Then all covering up Prince Harry's royal spare behind, New Year's Day find, September blue murder, certainly not mine. Also in the Epstein files, mention of 2 other girls who were forced into rough sex and then murdered, buried on a golf course. And claims that lots of young girls are buried on the Epstein, Texas ranch. And it was interesting what comes along when you make a video. I was in Mayor's Mouth, and that's the first time I've ever seen this. And there was a man turned up wearing a big white cowboy hat. So, claims again, bodies buried on the Epstein, Texas ranch. So Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness, E.T. hybrid host, Red Dragon. And certainly not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfield. See Prince Harry, the spare for details. Can see Edward Van Customs from the Van Customs family. King Charles, Count Dracula's godson. And they certainly do hunt more than birds of prey on the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields. How do I know? Little birdie told me so. So there's plenty of people want me boxed up, locked up or done in, disappeared one way or another, all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder. Certainly not mine. Discull and Road assassins, all in the bag. Evergreen Toxic Crane Corporation. Saks Goburn Goffer, Windsor SS. 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses. But no monster, serial killer here. No Bridie and Hindley, Huntley and Carr, no Fred and Rosemary West, no Bonnie and Clyde, Jekyll and Hyde, Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer here. Again, all to cover up Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness, E.T. hybrid host, Red Dragon. So all in the bag in this Norfolk, UK, 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses. More bogus diagnosis than on Jack the Ripper, who they've now identified apparently using new DNA technology, and 24 on that one. So plenty of hosts for the hungry bloodthirsty beasts in high places. See Prince Harry the spare for details. Again, a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl abused and hunted and found dead on New Year's Day. So you certainly do have to follow your golden compass, for you do get boxed up, locked up or done in, disappeared one way or another. Discull and Road assassins, all full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats. And there was one Discull and Road assassin who claimed that he knew people and would have me stabbed and sliced up, dragged down Skelton Road behind a car. Then he turned up dead not too long ago. No one had Limey on it, but no Blitz Limey, MP, GP cop, ex-wife killer here. You don't see me shooting up this post office, Royal Mail, postie assassins, vigilantes, postie mayor. This Skelton Road assassins, really don't think so. And again, one big assassin in this, riding round in a black Ford Focus. Can see Paul and Sarah, this Waterfront Inn, this Greyhound, this Saracen's Head, everyone's drunk from that poison chalice. So, plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes, castles, manor houses, UK's Devil Island, country estates, certainly not mine. And you can see disables taxis, you do get free monster lives with every fare. Discalton Road assassins, Discalton Road flats. Again, awful of mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats in this Norfolk, UK. All to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder. Certainly not mine. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. So they certainly will pay to make you disappear, and that's a good film, Mud, Matthew McConaughey. You certainly do have to run, fly, go, disappear. Follow your golden compass before you do end up in the mud. I do move around alone here. Just been giving Steph a hand. Been a very tough whole year for her. Breast cancer. Chemotherapy, radiotherapy, all the cancer treatments, all the cancer treatment side effects and complications. She ain't been too good lately, bless her. But even Steph and her entourage, Jojo and Co, Mary and Jerry, AJ and John, Jackie and Michael, Chris, Darren and Co. Can see Matt Johnson for details. Shannon and Jordan, Mr. Ronnie, all full of mad monster lies and bogus diagnosis. That one's got 999 on it. And certainly no Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist here. Again, I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike, not a mountain bike. All mixed into the black shroud of Sandringham, just to set me up further. And again, certainly not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked gal on the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. No Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer here. Discalton Road assassins. So one big monster con, one big monster bluff, Porky Pie, serial killer lie. They want everyone to believe it's true, but never the case 39 on all accounts. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. Another 24 on that one, so we're getting plenty of 24s today. Again, plenty of hosts for the hungry, bloodthirsty beasts in high places. Human hunting, feasting, blood drinking, harvesting adrenochrome, castles, manor houses, UK's Devil Island, country estates. So they do hunt more than birds of prey on the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields. How do I know? Little birdie told me so. So all in the bag, especially in this Norfolk, UK. Anyhow, God bless, take care. I'll just see what this one is. Sometimes I just close down and something classic comes along, but as always, no Red Car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Kissons, Brady Huntley, Fred West. No Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer here. Simon Bailey Don't Cry and his blonde host plain clothes lover, not true detective. No Sombre, Autonomy of a Crime. No Woolly Hat, serial killer here. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. In the big Dis Norfolk, UK, precision engineered, black box, serial killer frame fix assassination. Sealed with 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, not even Harry Houdini could escape from. More bogus diagnosis than on Jack the Ripper, who they've now identified apparently using new DNA technology. So no Norfolk Jack the Kipper, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist, issue, and no Beast of Punjab, Bradford. Serial killer here, Dismice and Cancel. White Lodge, the local mafia, it's the local mob. And again, no Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist. And police surrounding my framed fixed Skoda at Hitcham, calling for backup. No one's got bluff on it, the silver one over there, so one big monster con, one big monster bluff. No Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer here. Discallan Road assassins, don't get mad, get even. And we're getting a lot of the maze come through today, and again plenty of people want to send me to the maze, which is full of mad monster lies. Bogus diagnosis, lethal injections, that one's also got maze on it. You do get free transport, 666 on that one, and the maze. You do get free transport to the Norfolk Bacon SS Pork Farm. Dr. Death's Black SS Pigsty Maze, again which is full of mad monster lies. Bogus diagnosis, lethal injections.